Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Tuesday, October the 11th. This is the charts of the day. Kind of a difficult day trading today, a choppy session, kind of a consolidation day. We'll see if market wants to press further or whether they'll top in this area for at least the short term. Anyway, quite a few stocks I want you to look at. Starting with CDTI, the significance of today's move, in my opinion, was that this lateral price resistance, which held it back for about the last 5 months, and the 50-day moving average, both were pierced with a thrust of 89 cents or 30%, 1.5 million shares traded, and it closed above the 50. I think that's significant. Could see some additional upside, getting it up to the 4 3/4, maybe 5 range before we do get a pullback. But in any case, looking good and a nice bottoming type pattern off the $1.50 level. It's more than doubled here in the last week. Kenexa Corp, KNXA also popped across its declining trend line and 20-day moving average and crossed the 50 as well to close up 203, 11.7% on 785,000 shares. So a significant close today. We may see more upside. It gets us to the 22.3 zone. SURG also popped big time today. That was a nice little move. And you'll see the significant surge here that took it across this entire trading range. Thrust at 57 cents or 10%, 3/4 of a million shares traded, by far the heaviest volume since that one spike day here in June. So perhaps if you step back and look at the overall pattern, you'll see the long term is now calling for a move up towards 9. This could be a very significant swing trade opportunity here. FIO, which has been which is a fairly new issue, came down and then broke out across the declining tops line, surged last week, and today continued across this declining tops line and it's 50 in the last couple sessions to take out resistance and to close up near the secondary resistance here, or backed off, but I should say, and then closed back down, but still above the declining tops line. I would view any pullback here on low volume as a potential bottoming type pattern and an opportunity to get in. So resistance right now exists at about 26.5. A secondary move could be around 32 and longer term target around 37.5. GNK, a stock we've liked for quite a while now. After breaking here, we had a swing trade on it that was successful. The stock then rolled over hard, bounced and snapped back with a vengeance in the last few days, taking it from 5 3/4 up back up to 8.5. What I like about it is it took back out through resistance and the declining tops line today with a thrust of 64 cents, 8.2% on the 625,000. We could see a retest of this up around 9.5 coming up shortly. MELA continues to hold very nicely, and you can see how it's stair-stepped, consolidated, exploded, and consolidated. Now it's got a little flag in here. Seems to be holding support around the 5.15 zone. Meet that, supports around 4 1/4, but if it does get back up through about 6, we could see a move that takes us into the 7-8 zone very quickly. NMM, another shipping stock along with GNK, today broke out above 50. Yesterday broke out above its 25 and 50 as well, and then we're up against this declining tops line. Now, declining lateral price resistance here, I should say. We could get a pullback, but a move through here could get this quickly into the 17-18 zone. Stay tuned on that one. Vistaprint had a significant breakout. Now the big down gap in July, which was followed by a basing attempt and then a reversal last week, took it back up through up $1.89 or 6.3% on 1.2 million. And this line was taken out. It's already above the 50. You can see the moving averages turning around. This could be significant. We'll look for a move to get into the high 30s on that one. Stamps.com keeps plugging along, looking great. This pullback wedge was broken with a thrust last week. This week has been consolidating nicely. I'm looking for a stock to get up to the 29-30 zone short term. TSPT, another stock I'm liking in here. It had a big breakaway gap, pulled back, spiked up, and pulled back to the prior high. So for holding it, resistance around 9.5 3/4, secondary target around 12 1/4. Merge, you can see how this is active this last year. Beautiful rising channel. Short-term pattern. Shows a spike down and rebound. Today up 33 cents, 5.3%. Looks like it's coming back to retest the 7 1/4 range. Perhaps a high 7 3/4. Secondary target 8.80.85. SIMO, Silicon Motion. I like this pattern in particular after the run up we had from 385 to about 14 over the December to June period. That stock then consolidated. You can see this longer term pattern here looks very good. The short term, however, you can see that the stock has moved back up above this lateral price resistance, pulled back yesterday, but today took back another 52 cents, or should I say went back up 52 cents to 3.83% on 770,000 shares. Pretty good volume, and I'm looking for a move to 18 on the stock now. MAKO continues to act well, took out this declining tops line, and maybe hit it up towards a test of the 40-42 zone short term. Secondary target, 47.8. Now a few of my biotech favorites. Alexion, trending beautifully here, made a new high today, targeting 76, 78. Jazz, also snapping back beautifully, targeting the $48 high and perhaps as high as 50. Cubist, stuck its head out above resistance and backed off, but I'm looking for a test of 39.925. If that's taken out, a run into the low 40s may be had. Another biotech, Celgene, nice run up, pull back, hold, and then spike up today. You can see it closed above the lateral price resistance. It goes back a while, and new highs are being made here. This could get to 70 short term. Yahoo continues to look good, only up 2 cents today, but holding in a nice little flagging formation. We could see a spike shortly on that one. And lastly, Mitek, which had an inside day today, as they named the new CFO. Take a look at the pop that took it out across this declining tops line, and then a pause right at the 50-day. You get any kind of thrust here through the 11 range, you can see the stock back to 12.5, 13 zone short term. And that's it for tonight. Have a good evening.